Well, you've probably noticed all the bumps, dips, and potholes on our roads. It's the consequence of the major temperature swings that we've had over the last few weeks. And hitting a big one can cause costly damage to your car. News First 5's Bill Folsom live tonight with more on this. Bill?
Yeah, Lisa, that winter weather is tough on roads, often quickly leading to damage. A News First 5 viewer told us about an incident last night with at least 5 cars damaged at one location. Drivers that actually had their tires blown out. And after it, they were saying somebody should pay for this. An assault of sorts on right front tires. This one took a hit but survived a pothole.
I hit my front right tire and thought I popped the tire, and so I turned onto Peyton Road, and there were 3 other cars pulled off, and they had their tires popped.
This pothole victim wants to stay in the shadows, but agreed to tell about a gathering of pothole victims that kept growing.
2 or 3 more cars pulled over, and 2 of them were popped. So there was a lot of mad people.
We were out last night doing a temporary patch on it, and then scheduled equipment to come out this morning.
Street crews agree it was a big pothole. On Constitution, east of Murray. It was given priority repair over a backlog of potholes in other parts of town. In fact, while crews are at it, they are doing extra work on other damage. What happened here is a classic example of what's happening all over town. Older, heavily traveled roads have potholes that seem to suddenly show up when weather keeps swinging from cold to warm.
As the ground saturates underneath and gets soft with the repeated traffic over it, it compresses and releases until finally the asphalt just pops free.
Until we know it's there and it's a problem, there's really not a whole lot we can do preventively on that.
The city fixes the road, but there are people who want them to pay for damage to cars.
If it's weather-induced, that would not be considered a case of negligence.
The repair work shows this was a big pothole, and drivers can file claims with the city, but weather-caused damage is rarely considered the city's fault, so getting a payment is unlikely. And because the city can only repair potholes if they know about them, they suggest taking the good neighbor approach, which means if you see a pothole, get online or on the phone, quickly report it. They can get out and fix it. That keeps someone else from having to pay for repairs. Bill Folsom, News First 5.